I'm just having 1 hour with a class and never getting any further than that, and I really, really wanted to get more in depth and spend more time with children. I was very aware that a lot of the children that in my class and within the early years foundation stage here had language difficulties and also some behaviour difficulties. I also was very aware that a lot of those children could sing brilliantly. It was clear that there was a discrepancy between those skills. So what I wanted to do was to be able to use the skills that they had in terms of singing and learning music, to be able to use that to help their language. I've got children who have very, very poor language skills but are beginning to almost use it as part of their role play, the words from the stories. They might have less than 20 words, but some of those words will now be words from our songs, which is really, really positive. Teaching songs to young children is something that we do all the time, so it wasn't a big challenge really, and sort of being able to embed that within the classroom. We do so much singing anyway that it was just changing some of our regular songs, and they've really enjoyed them, so it's not being very difficult. I think it's one of the reasons why it's worked is because it's been really simple. I can definitely see this working beyond the early years foundation stage here and through into Key Stage 1 and also into our autistic unit at Woodlands. There's definitely areas there. It might even be possible to move it into Key Stage 2, but the thing is, if you can start it at the bottom in the early years and then you progress it along with those children, then that's something that they've always had. If we can give them those foundations and then that language is then passed on through the school, then that's just something that's great. In terms of passing it on further, it would be quite simple to do a quick YouTube video and sort of share things that way in terms of promoting it to other schools and things like that.
So I'm Alina and I teach Year 1 students. I love getting to know the children and I love seeing them grow and develop and being a part of that. So teaching Year 1 students, attention span is quite limited, so I wanted to improve their concentration and attention on the carpet. And as a side effect, I was hoping their academic attainment would be increased as well. So my classroom is now shoeless, so the children don't wear shoes. They either wear their socks or they wear slippers. It's a really simple change to put in place in the classroom. It was really easy to get the parents on board. Once I explained the reasons behind the change, they all went out and bought slippers for their children. I guess it is a simple change to put into any classroom, and it's not age specific, so it could be for any year group. Yeah, so me and my TA have been collecting data over the 7 weeks to see if there's any decreased behaviours, focus on fidgeting on the carpet, calling out, touching each other, and just general focus. And on all of those things, it spiked in the first week, which was interesting. I think probably because there's been a change, and now it's week by week it's gone down gradually. So we've seen a real positive impact. All these behaviours have become less because of it. As a teacher, I'm also not wearing my shoes in the classroom, and I feel more comfortable teaching in there. It sort of feels like a really inclusive and calm, relaxed environment.
I am Michelle Ainley. I'm the Year 6 teacher and digital lead, and I have been at Netley since September. I originally joined the school because I was looking for a school that was highly creative and celebrated every element of the child. Love seeing children who were low in confidence go to having lots of confidence and really driving their learning forward. I have a lot of children who struggled to read with adults at home. We have parents who also struggle to support their children at home with homework. It is an invitation only parent and child workshop. The homework, the parents are now much more in flow of actually completing it and take more pride in completing it to bring back. I've had parents who've said that it's helped them to know how to help their children. An average session, they will do an interaction activity for 10 to 15 minutes. Then we will review the homework from the previous week or talk about any challenges we've had in the week. And then I'll do some teaching, and then there will be set some homework around the activity that I've taught. That in the future it is applicable to all year groups, so those teachers can pick out those parents who they rarely see or the homework is not completed regularly. In terms of beyond Netley, I would hope that it would be easily transferable, and the structure means that it's easily take-upable by other teachers, so other teachers will be able to follow the structure.
My name's Tara, I teach in Year 4 and I've been a Net Lead for 3 years. I like working with people and I like working with children because they're always funny and it's great watching them progress through the year. Yeah, it's just really rewarding. It's challenging but really rewarding. I think our children find it quite hard to retain things that they've been taught. I know that I've taught them something and then a few months later they appear to not know anything about it. So it was trying to tackle that and trying to find a way that would encourage them to kind of implant whatever we're teaching them a bit deeper. The project is that at the end of each day, I chose 3 children. Those 3 children were going out and they had about 15-20 minutes when they could make a video to explain what they'd learnt that day in maths. So they'd do their maths lesson in the morning and then at the end of the day they'd have a chance to go out and think about what they'd learned, put it into their own words and kind of reteach it with their own examples. The new mastery curriculum, to show that they've mastered something, one of the skills they need to be able to do is kind of put their learning into their own words and teach someone else or explain it in their own words with their own examples and things. So I wanted to give the children a chance to do that and to listen to their explanation back. I think it really has boosted the children's confidence. And I've definitely noticed that those girls are more willing to join in and share their ideas on the carpet. And perhaps each term you could rotate it so different children had the opportunity to kind of use it.